Right. Hi, everyone. So, this is something that I've been planning for a while now to make a video in which I solve a crossword. I've always enjoyed solving crosswords, and I thought perhaps I could share this passion of mine with y'all. I find that it's a great way to improve your vocabulary, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and solve this, and hope y'all will follow and I'll try to verbalize my thought process so that you understand how I'm trying to solve this crossword, right? This is the Navin Times crossword, so it's your regular feature in the Navin Times Daily. This is crossword number 7777. So let's start with this. I have cut out the clues here because I find it's easier to show you the clues here and then move to the crossword instead of just having the clues down here. So usually the clues are right here at the bottom, but this way I can zoom into the clues and I can show you exactly how I'm going about solving it, right? So let's start with this, right? Okay. So what I usually do is I begin with the across crosswords and I try to go in serial order, and I try to put in the answers to the ones that I'm sure of, right? So across four, so if you look at across four, it says six letters, so it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 here. Silicon dioxide. I don't know the answer to this, or at least nothing comes to my mind here. Number seven, let's move on. 8 letters. The karate sticks. I think this is nunchucks, right? And to get the exact spelling, I think it's written something like this. CKS. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. This comes to 9 letters, so it's not. It doesn't fit in with our criteria here, right? Anyways, excrement could be stool, but of species, but I'm not sure again. Let's try and go to the next one. Um, so going on to the next one, pancake. No, again I'm not sure of this. Piece for two. Nope. Right, this is interesting. Canine in Oz. So I'm sure this refers to the movie The Wizard of Oz, and in that, I think the canine was a lion, right? So I'm just going to mark it here. So that's 14 across. So let's find 14 across here. Lion. So if this is L, now I look at what is one down. So the last letter should be L. So pass as laws. Nope. Then the second one, so if 14 across was here, Lion, this would have been O. 2 down is beginning. Nope. Can't think of it. 12 down, so this should be N. So I'm just trying to make sure that I've got this answer right. So 12 down appears suddenly. No. Right, I'm drawing blanks here. Let's look at 11. Slender bar. No. So again, I'll come back to this. I'm not sure if it's lion or if there was some other canine in that particular movie. So I'll come back to that. Right. This one is simpler. I know this for sure. Right. So this 15 is an example of what we call a palindrome, right? So palindromes are basically words or phrases which you can read the same from the front or from the back, right? So the most common would be the language Malayalam. So if you write it, this is how you would write it. So it reads Malayalam this way, but it also reads Malayalam when you go back. So that's what a palindrome is. Right? So now the answer to this, Abel was I. So if you read this from the back here, Abel was I, this should be I. So I know this answer. So I'll go ahead and fill this in, number 15. So this is I saw Elba. I forget what the exact meaning of this particular word is, but I know that this is the answer for sure. Right, let's look at 4 down now because I've got a letter here. 4 down says line of people. So line of people is basically a queue. So I'll go ahead and fill that in. So that's Q U E U E. Right. Now let me go back to 4 across and see if I can figure this out. 4 across, silicon dioxide. 1 atom of silicon, 2 atoms of oxygen. That's what it means. 1 atom of silicon, 2 atoms of oxygen. There must be a common name for this, but I don't know it yet. This again, karate sticks. No, I can't think of this. 8 across excrement, no. And 13 across, piece for 2. Oh, okay. So this piece for 2 doesn't refer to, what I was thinking about was something that you eat. But this isn't referring to that. It refers for an arrangement for 2 and could refer to a song as well. So a song for 2 is a duet. So that's where 13 across you have duet. So I go ahead and I fill this in. DUET. Now when I look at 5 down, right, go back to the clues. Encourage. Encourage. 5 down, 4 letters. No, don't know that. Let's look at 13 down. 13 down says continuous for inordinately long times, drags on, right? So now because it's 5 and 2, you know that there are 2 words here. So the first word is 5 letters, second word is 2 letters, and I already know that for 13 down I have got 2 letters already here, right? DR. So continues for inordinately long times is drags on. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. ERAGSON. Now 24 across, Old Asian Place. Old Asian Place. No, I don't know this. But let's go back here. 17 across says a Malay boat. So a boat that comes from the region of Malay. Alright, probably where Malaysia is, I'm assuming. But so that region might be referred to as Malay. So a Malay port, don't know. 21, city in China. This might be Guangzhou, but I don't know if I know the correct spelling. GUANGHOUZ. Is there a Z there? Oh, GAUNGHZOU. It's something like that. So I don't know the right spelling there. So I'm going to move on. Do I have anything else here? 32 across, 4 letters ending with N. 32 across. Eager. Yeah, I know this. So eager, 4-letter word is keen. So you have K-E-E-N. Right. Now if you look at 32 down, again it's 4 letters. Let's look at what the clue tells us. Dash mum. Right? Dash mum, or say nothing. So this is a phrase. Right? So the answer to this is keep mum. Is to say nothing. To keep quiet is to say keep mum. So I'm going to put this in. Okay. Right. Let's go back to this one now. 18 down. Let's see. It's pretty difficult to get the answer when you have this kind of an arrangement because you have only one vowel here, but sometimes you can get lucky. Uttered gratingly. So they said something in a grating manner. Gratingly. I'm not sure what gratingly refers to. So let's come back. 28 down. The third dash, Hitler's Germany. So when Hitler ruled Germany, right, it was often called the Third Reich, right? And the spelling is slightly different here. So the spelling here is R-E-I-C-H, right? So that's the Third Reich. 27 across. Let's look at that. So 27 across, support. So this I know, this is prop. P-R-O-P. Alright. 22 down, energy. This is zip. Yeah, zip. So it's Z-I-P. And now you see, I had guessed that this might be Guangzhou. So let me just try and get some more letters on this so that I can then fill it in. So I want to venture to get the exact spelling right now. So 21 down, let me see what this is. Acquire or procure, right? Acquire or procure is to get. So it's G-E-T, right? Let's look at 23 across. Raises one's spirits. Raises one's spirits. I don't know. Let's go on. 26 across. Set of equipment. So this is kit. So 26 across is K-I-T. And you see, this usually happens, right? You don't often get all the answers, but you work with whatever you get, and then perhaps the gaps start filling themselves in. So let's look at 23 down here. Sea robber. This is easy, right? Sea robber, a pirate. So that's 23 down. Sea robber is right here. P-I-R-A-T-E, pirate. So now I have the first two letters. Let's take a stab at this again. 23 across. Raises one's spirits. Now I know this. So this is perk. To perk someone up is to get their motivation up, to make them feel better. Is to perk someone. Right. So now I have slightly more letters to work with this one. 18 down. Let's go back to that. Uttered gratingly. Now this is where you can look at clues, right? Now you see this verb to utter. It's given in the past tense. Uttered, right? He uttered, she uttered. So this is in the past tense. So So you know that the answer would also be in the past tense. So this letter over here is likely to be a D. Okay, it's a very high chance that this is a D. So let's look at this one to confirm this letter. 34 across. Saturday in Paris. What do you call a Saturday in French? Is it Satedi? Satedi? I don't know. Alright, I studied French, but I don't recall this. It was a long time ago, so I don't know the days of the week in French. Right. But let's look at this one. Let's go ahead. Fermented soybean cake. This is one of my weak spots. I don't know food items that well, so I don't know what this is called. Fermented soybean cake. Let's move up here to 12 down, because I know the last letter here. 12 down says appears suddenly. Appears suddenly. And if this is Guangzhou, this should be a U. So if it is appears suddenly, no, can't think of it. No, nothing comes to mind. Right. Let's change this tactic a bit. Okay, let's go back to our clues and try to find something else that we can be sure of when we try and solve the rest of the clues. Old Asian place, set of equipment, we got this, we got prop, glass slab. Is it a pane? P-A-N-E, glass pane. I don't know. Bangladesh capital. Ooh, I should know this. What's the capital of Bangladesh? 33 here. Capital of Bangladesh. Why can't I remember the capital of Bangladesh? Dhaka. Dhaka. Yes, the capital of Bangladesh is Dhaka. So 33 across. D-H-A-K-A. Now we look at 33 down. Arabian sailing vessel. Yeah, I know this as well. This is a dhow. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I know that this is the spelling. Right? So in the UAE also they have a building which is in the shape of a sailing boat, right? So that's the shape of the Arabian sailing vessel. That's called a dhow usually. This one. 30 down. City in central Belgium. Nope, don't know that. 31 down. Before time. Early. Before time is early. E-A-R-L-Y. Right? So now let me just pause here. How did I get this? I just try to make a sentence with this, So the clue they've given is before time, so I tried to say it to myself. He came there before time. So now if I have to replace before time in that sentence, what would I say? He came early, right? So then that's how you get the answer. 29 across. Glass slab. So again, I think I know this, P-A-N-E, but let me just try and confirm with something else before I put this in. It could be something I don't know as well. 25 down, writing fluid. Here is ink. Right. Now, if this has to be an A, then there are two A's that come here. Unless I've got the spelling of Dhaka wrong. Like, should it be D? Should it be this spelling, or should it be D-A-K-H-A? Dhaka. No, it can't be. No, K has to be here because it's in K. No, no, no. I think this is right. So what's 30 down? City and central Belgium. A city that starts with two vowels. A A. If this is Spain. A A. I don't know. Let's look at 20 down. Pizzazz. Oomph. I think it is oomph. Right? It's like, it's a quality. It's a, like a charisma. Right? So it's oomph. Pizzazz. Right? A quality of glamour, so to speak. I'm going to go ahead and enter this as in now. Pain. I don't know this. Got some letters to work with over here. It's 35 across. 35 across. Where is it? Merry-go-round. Merry-go-round. What's a merry-go-round? Merry-go-round. It's called something. Merry-go-round. No, I feel like I know this, but I can't seem to remember it right now. Now you see, now I think I can go ahead and put this in. Guangzhou. So this was 21 across, was city in China. So Guangzhou, and I've got that. 9 down. Now I've got some letters here. 9 down. Japanese hostess. That's a geisha. That's Geisha. And this has already been filled in automatically. Siam. So old Asian place. I think one of the countries was called Siam. I don't remember, was it, if it was Vietnam or if it was Indonesia that was first called Siam, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's filled itself in because I filled in the rest. Good. Okay, let's go back to number 8 over here. Excrement. Excrement starting with EG. No, I don't know this. 5 down says encourage. I don't know that as well. Let's look at 19 across. SO, 4 letters. Middling. So I think this is because it says 2-2, that two different words. So I think it's so, right? To say something is so, which means it's not entirely accurate, it's just about there. So it's so. 16 down. Public sector unit in short. This is a very easy, sorry, I'll say it again here. Public sector unit in short. Oops. Right. So this is a very common clue that I have found in the Navin crossword, which keeps coming up again and again. So when it says in short, it's referring to the acronym for public sector unit. So it is PSU, right? So the answer is right there. And if you look at this, you've already got 2 letters here. So this is P. 16 across, legume. A legume with P. I don't know this. 6 down. A picture on skin. Picture on skin is a tattoo. So 6 down is a tattoo. T-A-T-T-O-O, tattoo. 4 across. Silicon dioxide. Oh, is this a quartz? The semi-precious stone quartz. I'm going to put that in QUARTZ. Why I'm a little confident about this is because in the English language you hardly have those many words beginning with Q and which have a T within it, right? So it is one of those rare words which has that particular combination. So I'm pretty confident that this is the right answer. 5 down. Encourage. Is it a bet? Right? A bet as in ABET. Right? So in criminal justice systems you often have aiding and abetting as an offense. So when you help a criminal, it's called aiding a criminal, and I think encouraging refers to abetting, ABET. So I think that's what this is, ABET. Right? I'm going to put that in. I don't know. I don't think it could be something else, bet. But I still don't know the answer to this, which is excrement. So I don't know. EGE. Usually when you have a T as the second last letter, the last letter is usually either an S here or an H. Right? So it's one of those two. So I'm trying to think. No, I can't. I don't know this. So as you can see, we've got a pretty good amount of clues here. Let's go back and see if we have missed something else. Let's go back to 12 down. 12 down says appears suddenly. 12 down appears suddenly. He appeared suddenly. To disappear suddenly is to vanish, right? So what's the opposite of vanish? Emerged? No. Emerged could be slow. Suddenly, to appear suddenly. No, I hope if we had some letters to work with over here, this would be easy. Let's go back to 10 across. Pancake. Food item. One of my weaknesses. 14 across. Canine in Oz. So if this was lion, LION, appear suddenly, dash N dash UR. When the second letter of the word is an N, the first letter either has to be a vowel or the letter S, right? So there are hardly any more letters that can precede the letter N over here in the English language. So this is lion, then this is either a vowel or the letter S. If you think, if you go with the letter S, so SN dash UR, then this also has to be a vowel. If this is the letter S and this is N, then this has to be a vowel, because what else would you put here? You can't have 3 consonants. And I've never heard of a word like SN A. So then now you can cycle through the vowels, right? SN A, no. E, snore, no. I, no. O, snore, no. U, no. Then this can't be the letter S if this is an N. So if this is a vowel, is it incur, INCUR? But incur is to incur a cost. Yes, the cost could also be sudden, but incur. So if it's I, let's start with A. N no. And per, ender, no. E N for, no. EN, Incur seems to be the only one that fits here, INCUR, but I don't know if that's the answer for 12 down, which is up here suddenly. I don't know if that fits there. Let's see here, right? 17 across, right? If this is incur, then this starts with C. 17 across, a Malay boat. No, I don't know what that is. Let's look at 15 down. A long time. Okay, this is an eon. EON. EON is a long time. This is again a common clue that comes in the Win crossword very often. 18 down. Uttered gratingly. This is peculiar. Dash AKPE. If this is, like I'd mentioned, if this is in the past tense, if this is the letter D, dash AKPED. So I'm not now just going to cycle through all the letters for this one missing letter if I assume that this is D. So WX Y. No, have I got something wrong here? Should it be GAU? GAU. I don't know. See, it comes back to the spelling. Let me just try to see which one it might be. Okay, let's try to write Guangzhou. So is it GZHOU or GUANGZHOU? It looks more like this, doesn't it? Right, it doesn't look like this. It looks more like this. So no, I can't seem to get this. Let's try to fill in this block here because there's a lot of letters that are missing here. Let's look at 11 down. Slender bar. No, I don't know that. 14 across. Canine in Oz. That could be a lion. 1 down. Pass as laws. Dash L. To pass something as laws. You enact a law. You vote in a law. What do you do in the parliament? When you pass a bill, when you convert a bill into a law, what do you do? No. Is this it? Have I reached the end of how much I can solve here? Let's just give it one more shot. 7 across. The karate sticks, either nunchucks or what are they called? Oh, they're referring to karate sticks. So what weapons do they use in karate? A staff. What's a staff called? What comes to my mind here when I'm trying to solve this are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? I don't know if you all know them. Quite popular comic book characters that we have. So there are 4 of them. Each of them use different weapons. So Michelangelo uses the nunchucks. Donatello uses the staff. Raphael uses those trident shaped, I don't know what to call them, spears, no. And who's the last one? Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, and I forgot the last one. Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, Leonardo. They were all named after famous painters, by the way. Right? They were named after famous painters. So Leonardo was the fourth one. He used those batons. I don't know what to call them. Short stuffs. So I don't know what they are called. 10 across. Pancake. So at this point, usually if I'm not sure of it, right, I would still go ahead and put this in. So I'm going to fill in lion here because there's nothing to confirm nor deny my answer. So if this is lion, 11 down is slender bar. A slender bar. A slender bar is a rod. No. Pancake. No. Let's see what is 2 down. Beginning. Beginning of what? Beginning is usually start. Right, so it's START, but if I have lion here, canine in Oz. What's 3 down of thou? Belonging to you. This is old English, so of thou, belonging to you, or of yours, or yours. So should be YOUR, your. YOUR. If it's R here, then pancake, R. What is 7? Oof. Okay, I think I've reached a dead end as far as this is concerned here. Let's see, this 12. 12 is incur. Appears suddenly. I'm just going to go through each of these to see if I can finally fill in these ones. 35 across merry-go-round. 35 across merry-go-round. What's it called? Usually when you have a word beginning with C, right, the next letter is usually an H. So if you think about words in the English language beginning with C, the next common letter is H. CH. Carousel. Oh, it's not CH, it's carousel. Yes, a merry-go-round is called a carousel. 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 I threw myself off there, but I somehow remember this. I knew I had it in my mind. I just could not say it first, but sometimes this happens, So you may not get the right answer right away, but when you process your thoughts, you then get the answer here. 30 down. It's a city in Belgium, right? 30 down. Where is it? City in central Belgium. I don't know this. This is Saturday in Paris, which is I'm gonna put this in as should this be a D or an R? I'm just gonna go with this. This might be wrong. I'll only know tomorrow. This might be wrong, but I'm going to go with that anyway. 36 across fermented soybean cake. Do you all know this? Fermented soybean cake. Between these two letters, it could only be certain letters, right? So it could either be a vowel, so tesh, a, h, e, I, o, u. Fermented soybean cake, I don't know. What's 16 across? A legume. I don't know. 3 down of thou. 10 across pancake. 11 down slender bar. 12 down appears suddenly. This is a Malay boat. 10 across is pancake, we got that. 1 down pass as laws. I feel I know this. Just as it happened for carousel. I feel I know this. I just can't seem to remember. Pass as laws. Enact. Usually it is enact. E-N-A-C-T. Canine in Oz. T. There's no tiger in the Wizard of Oz. T. There's a tin man, there's a lion, there's a girl, I think her name is Dorothy, and then there's a scarecrow. They all go to find the witch. That's how the wizard, sorry, not the witch. So the canine is a lion. This I'm pretty much sure. Phew. I'm going to gamble and mark this as your, okay, of thou, belonging to you. I'm going to say your. 10 across pancake. So if this is incur, this is I, then how many food dishes do you know which ends in IR? Very few. So I've got something wrong here perhaps. But that's it. I think I'm at the end of my ability here. And let's see what the answers are tomorrow. And I hope you had a fun time watching this, and I hope this encourages you to start solving crosswords on your own. Till the next time. Bye bye. Thank you.